going for Spark Tabor!
Hello, thank you guys for coming. I'm happy to be here. I just moved from Kentucky, so I'm actually happy to be anywhere. To be honest, this place has less guns, I can tell. No, Kentucky's not that bad, you guys. Everyone gives it a bad rap. It's not that bad of a state. The only thing that I hate about Kentucky is how seriously they take college basketball. You might have heard about the Wildcats if you've ever been alive. See, they make noises. He doesn't play for them. He probably doesn't own stock or anything, but I appreciate it. No, you should be enthusiastic about stuff you have no impact on. I agree. For sure. No, I'm just kidding. Do whatever you want, obviously. But no, like it's okay that you like sports or whatever, but they take it too far. I was in a CVS not too long ago, and the guy in front of me had a tattoo of the Wildcat, the whole thing, on his back. It was very aggressive. And then above that, he had the years of the national championships or the birth of his children, equally as possible, from this gentleman. If you're wondering yourself, Spark, how did you know he had the whole tattoo? Well, he wasn't wearing a shirt. It's Kentucky. Some stereotypes are true. It's a bit of a tough time right now racially in this country. A lot of people have a lot of opinions, like to post about too much on social media. My issue, I don't like the term interracial dating. That's a term that annoys me because we don't use it any other time. Like, you only use it when you talk about sex, like interracial kids, marriage, dating. Like, there are people in this room that don't look like you, but when you go home, you're not going to say, that was a great interracial comedy show. Because you're not a psychopath. So just stop using the word. Or always say same-race couple. Like, oh, you're such a nice same-race couple. Is that weird to say? Yes, it is. Yes, it is weird to say. Racism is clearly an issue in this country, but I don't like when people bring it into situations it doesn't need to be in. Like, I was at a dance club not too long ago, and I was dancing in a circle. It was like this. It was very sexual. You're welcome. You got to see it. And after I got done doing my thing, a girl comes up to me and she says, oh my gosh, you and your friends were so good. And I said, my friends? And then she pointed to the two other black guys that were in the room. She did. Now, to be fair, we were all wearing backwards baseball caps. So clearly we're a dance team and we're going to nationals. What am I talking about? Let's go, guys. Steve's going to learn his choreography and it's going to be great. That's what's going to happen. I didn't make a big fuss about it. I knew she didn't mean anything by it. I just told her I'm sorry. I don't know those people. And she was like, oh my gosh. And then she put her butt in my crotch and moved it back and forth. Not being weird. That's just how people dance. You guys have seen the videos. I think that's how we should deal with racism in this country from now on. I think everyone in the world should be able to say whatever they want to whoever they want. But if it's racist, they have to give a sexual favor to that group. I think that's the way it is. Good. Yeah. I'm glad you guys are so supportive of that idea. And with that in mind, if there are any women in this room that want to use the N-word after the show, let me know. Because it's been a long time. I've been telling that joke for a while, so now I realize I have to say that was a joke. I don't mean it. Please don't. You get it. So that's a thing that happened. It's weird listening to music that you loved when you were a kid as an adult because you realize sometimes how terrible your taste was. Like, I was really big into a group called Next. Made a big hit called Too Close. Some of you might be familiar. If you're not, well, you have bad taste or good taste. You'll get it. If you're unfamiliar, the song started with a girl singing, step back, you're dancing kinda close, feel a little poke coming through on you. Now, what that actually translates to is a woman was having a good time that night. She was feeling fun, she was feeling fresh. She let a guy get close to her, and then he got an erection, and it got real weird. So weird that she had to ask him to move. You guys want to hear a song about sexual assault? Here it is on the radio. Let's all listen and sing along. That's what happened right there. So maybe I'm making it worse than it was, right? Maybe that's just what happens. Sometimes guys get into it. But instead of being like, oh, I'm so sorry, or you're so beautiful, he responded, well, girl, I know you felt it. Ooh, you know, I can't help it. Like it's her fault. Like, what did you expect? bringing that butt over here. You know what's down there, girl. And then he ended it with, you know what I want to do. That's a threat, sir. Do you need help, miss? I'm right here. I'm not going to do anything, but I'll tell someone else too. So don't listen to Next anymore, I guess. I'll end that set. I'm Spark Tabor. You guys have been great.
Spark Tabor, ladies and gentlemen, let him hear it. I won't be making any racial slurs to Spark tonight. I tell you that right now. How'd you feel, Spark? How was they? They were good, right?
Yeah, they were good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Isn't he the most lovable SOB ever? All right, let's go to the judges. Colby, what do you think about Spark?
Spark, I really enjoyed it. I like your style. I think your style was a little different. It was engaging in a totally different way. We were kind of just following your lead and enjoying the show as it continued.
Randa, what do you think about Spark?
I love how relevant you are. Like, you talk about the things that we're all thinking about right now. I mean, we won't go into Too Close and Next right now, because I guess that's not super relevant. And I believe we will not talk about how I feel about that song. I like not to think about the words they say, but the way it makes me feel.
That's my wife, ladies and gentlemen. It's also how you find the whore in the room.
And on that note, we'll go to Roberta Lynn.
Roberta. Spark Tabor, Roberta.
Very good delivery. It really kept my attention. I've never heard that song. I've heard thousands of songs in my career, and that's one I've never heard. But I'll have to look it up. But very good job. Thank you.
Absolutely. Nice round of applause for Spark Tabor, everybody.